Okay, so we're just going to change out the ignition, or what's known as the black box, on the Jetsurf. So what you're going to need is a set of Allen keys. If you're buying new ones, try and make sure you get the ones with the ball point on the end. It's just going to make your life a little bit easier. And you'll also need, very important, some medium strength Loctite. Only medium strength. If you use full strength, you'll never get the bolts off again. So the first thing that you do is you take out the fuel tank. It's just going to give you a little bit more space. You can undo the strap and undo this connection here, which is for your charger. And then you can start undoing all the bolts. So I'll start with my earth wire up the top here. It's good to make sure that you put all your screws in a safe place. If you have a little box or something like that, it's always good. So that's the first screw, and then I'm just going to undo these screws here, which is holding the starter motor cables in place. Just need to take off the sensor here. If you have a GP100, you'll have to take out this clip from the electric pump. So you might just need to get a small screwdriver and press down on this clip so that it clicks out, and you'll just need something to cut this cable tie here. Sometimes it can be a little bit tricky to get to, but just clip that out like so. Just that little clamp there. Now undo cables from the starter engine, and there should be one clip here that's just a click out for for your coil, which goes to the spark plug. They're color coded, so they are different to the one that clips in for your handle, which is just underneath here. So you undo that, and as you can see, if I cut this cable tie here, my whole black box can come out. Now I'm just doing this one as an example, so now I'm just going to show you how to put it back on again. So first you put the handle clip back in. Now if you're exchanging your handle out, it's very important to make sure that you put some fishing line or something like that when you're pulling the handle out, so that you've got something to pull it back through again. So you just put this connection in like so. That just clips in. I'm going to put the connection for the spark plug back in. You can see this is a red wire, this one is an orange wire. So and put the black box back in the same position. Going to reconnect my starter motor cables. Just make sure that you keep these seals on it, and sometimes they can be a little bit difficult to push in, but it's important that they do go all the way on. Now I'm going to put my earth wire cable back on. It's important when you're putting any of the bolts back in that you put a little bit of medium strength Loctite on them all, because there is a lot of vibration going through the engine, and if you don't put anything on them, they can tend to just wriggle out again over time. Basically now I'm just putting all the bolts back in the way that they came out. Just always making sure I'm putting a little bit of Loctite on each one. one can be the most difficult, just because it has to go through 2 pieces of plastic. Last of all, just make sure you hear the click when you click your electric pump back in. Make sure you do your have your battery protector back in there. Do that back up again like so, and that's basically how you change the box around on a Jetsurf.